St. Mary of the Angels Church is a vibrant parish serving Chicago's Bucktown community for over 100 years, since 1899. While facilities and faces have changed, one thing remains the same: our commitment to Christ, to the church, to one another, and to the world. Led by a dedicated team of priests, lay leaders, and volunteers, our parish serves people of all ages, over 2,000 households, who participate in our ever-growing spiritual, educational, social, and service activities. Over the years, St. Mary of the Angels families have responded to our pressing building needs with prayer and financial help. Thank you. Your ongoing support enabled us to rebuild the dome in 2010, restore the South Tower in 2012, and eliminate our parish debt in 2013. Despite our strong heritage of accomplishment and service, significant challenges remain. Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus. These Latin words are scrolled above the altar in our beloved St. Mary of the Angels Church. Once considered for demolition in 1990, our walls stand today as a testament to the unwavering faith of a generation of Chicago Catholics who handed down to us this precious gift. Yet those walls bear the weight of harsh winters and blistering summers. The North Tower and 4 cupolas are in dire disrepair. The parapet above the facade was removed in 1990 due to structural weakness. Our roofs and 100-year-old boilers need replacement, and church restrooms are inadequate for a parish of our size. The needs are great and the list long, but our faith is even greater. The ravages of time and elements have rendered the North Tower unstable. Wire mesh covers the exterior to keep loose bricks, concrete, and terracotta from falling. Water penetration and rusting interior steel have caused mortar to disintegrate and large cracks in the bricks and terracotta. For decades, the east parapet between the north and south towers announced St. Mary of the Angels to all who passed by. It was removed in 1990 for instability and safety concerns. Major sections of the church exterior are also in grave disrepair. The 4 small cupolas, 2 on each side of the church, are missing chunks of terracotta and have deep cracks. Currently, they are wrapped with canvas to keep them in place. Window tracery has cracked and separated. Metal bars keep stained glass windows from falling out. The masonry needs tuck pointing and damaged or missing breaks replaced. Some steel reinforcement beneath the masonry is rife with rust, causing brick walls to bow and moisture to enter. The church has 4 main roof sections, as well as mid and lower level roofs that are over 25 years old and well past their life expectancy. Some interior downspouts are cracked, causing interior plaster damage and need to be relined. The boilers in the church and school are original to St. Mary of the Angels, over 100 years old. They were converted from coal to natural gas years ago, but operate inefficiently due to their age and do not generate air conditioning. During cold winter months, the church dips to below 55 degrees. Summer temperatures are sweltering. Such extremes are not only uncomfortable, but can harm our magnificent artwork and organ. Extreme seasonal temperatures in the school also detract from a healthy learning environment. Our current church sound system does not transmit sound to all areas of the church. Old, inefficient lighting fails to illuminate adequately, leaving some areas dark. Mechanical and footing damage has silenced for a decade one of our 2 beloved South Tower bells. No one remembers the last time all the bells rang out the good news. We have an excellent school, yet the 118-year-old school building, also used by our CCD program and Midtown Center, needs repairs and upgrades. School restrooms are old and not ADA compliant. Drains, faucets, and toilets are inefficient and well past their useful life. Pre-K and kindergarten restrooms are small, and students line up in the hallway while waiting to go. Girls' and boys' school restrooms in the basement are poorly located. Access to Catholic education is a priority at St. Mary of the Angels, but scholarships for students with financial need are limited. The school annually awards approximately $150,000 in scholarships and financial aid from several funding sources. Sadly, one major nonprofit organization recently discontinued their scholarship funding, making the need for financial aid even greater. Having only one church restroom in each north and south tower basements are insufficient. People are always waiting. Like most old buildings, St. Mary of the Angels has limited handicap accessibility. To enter the church, one must climb 12 stairs or use an antiquated stair-lift chair. A church entrance is always open for private prayer, but it is far from our parish office. This creates security concerns. Also, our parish office is too small. Staff offices and rooms for catechesis and apostolic activities must use make-do or repurposed spaces scattered around the church basement and parish office, a former garage. There simply is not enough centralized space to house everyone together. It is time, with God's grace, to fully restore the church to its glory and to rededicate St. Mary of the Angels to Our Lady for all generations. Our clear vision and priorities include restoring the north tower, east facade, parapet wall, church roofs, exterior walls and cupolas, upgrading sound, lighting, and church and school HVAC. We will renovate school restrooms and increase the Father Hillary Scholarship Fund to make Catholic education available to families in need. These are a few of the urgent priorities needing funding. A new addition would give the parish a recognizable welcome center, handicap accessibility for the church and all meeting rooms, improve church security, and provide offices to meet administrative and pastoral needs of a vibrant parish. Seeing the need for this long overdue restoration of St. Mary of the Angels, the parish has spontaneously raised $1 million in cash and pledges over the last 2 years. Now, with directed efforts, we will complete it in 3 distinct phases. With the help of generous donors, we were fortunate to rebuild the dome in 2010 and refurbish the south tower in 2012. It's time to tackle the north tower, 4 cupolas, east facade, and replace the missing parapet wall, and also renovate school restrooms and increase the Father Hillary Mahaney Scholarship Fund. We will tuck point the north tower and east facade from top to bottom, stabilizing, repairing, or replacing rusted steel supports, terracotta, and bricks, and replace the roofs. We will take this opportunity to add ADA-compliant restrooms on the church level and a choir room next to the choir loft. We will stabilize and rebuild the 4 minor cupolas. In the school, we will divide existing basement restrooms, creating girls' and boys' restrooms on each end of the school. To alleviate overcrowding, we will increase pre-K and kindergarten facilities and bring second floor and faculty restrooms to ADA standards. A 10% tithe on the capital campaign will infuse monies into the Father Hillary Mahaney Scholarship Fund for students and families with financial need. We are very excited for the second phase, finishing the exterior restoration and then crowning the east parapet with a 25-foot-high Marian image, evoking Our Lady's protection over the parish and the city of Chicago. As we tuck point the remaining church walls, we will repair or replace damaged window tracery, bricks, and terracotta, and install new roofs to protect the church for another 25 years. A state-of-the-art sound system and church lighting will improve sound quality and properly illuminate the center aisle and the altar area. Bells in the south tower will be repaired and returned to full operation. A 10% campaign tithe to the Father Hilary Mahaney Scholarship Fund will provide resources for students and families with financial need. A Marian image atop the east parapet will be highly visible from the highway and passing trains. Our Lady will oversee the parish faithful and all who seek her protection. Our third phase will replace our 100-year-old boilers with high-efficient HVAC systems and provide a recognizable parish welcome center and will improve security and access to the church. New HVAC systems will moderate seasonal extremes in the church efficiently, ensuring all worshipers a comfortable climate. Our school will have efficient winter heat and a cool reprieve in hot weather, maintaining a concentrated learning environment year-round. A 10% tithe on monies raised will provide ongoing aid to students and families in need through the Father Hilary Mahaney Scholarship Fund. A new addition with an elevator between the parish office and church will provide handicap access to the church, to the St. Josemaria Chapel, to all offices and meeting rooms. It will also secure the church for visitors during the week and include a welcome center, conference room, library, and bookstore, while increasing space for apostolic initiatives, adult catechesis, and outreach to serve the pastoral needs of others.
To address our needs, we have begun an intensive fundraising campaign for all generations. This important effort will fund our church renovation and campus improvements. Reaching our $3 million minimum goal by adding $2 million to the $1 million we already have on hand will restore the north tower, east facade, and parapet wall, renovate school restrooms, repair 4 small cupolas, and add monies to the Father Hilary Mahaney Scholarship Fund. Reaching our $5 million challenge goal, adding $4 million to our current $1 million, will replace church roofs, sound and light systems, repair the bells and window tracery, tuck point masonry, increase the Father Hilary Mahaney Scholarship Fund, and put a Marian mosaic atop the parapet wall. Finally, reaching our $7 million ultimate goal adds $6 million to our current $1 million, gives us new HVAC systems for the church and school, a new parish welcome center, and increases the Father Hilary Mahaney Scholarship Fund, all with no debt. To reach these goals, we need both a substantial number of givers and a few substantial gifts. So, all parishioners are asked to consider giving to this special campaign above and beyond their regular offerings and contributions. Gifts can be made in a variety of ways. For most, long-term or 3-year pledges are easier. Most find it hard to make a large, one-time out-of-pocket gift. Pledges are essential to reaching our goals and may be made in monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, or annual installments. We encourage a 10% initial investment toward your total pledge. Non-cash gifts are also welcomed, such as gifts in kind of labor and materials, gifts of securities, stocks, and bonds, real estate such as land, homes, vacation and rental properties, or artwork, automobiles, jewelry, and antiques. Finally, you can also arrange a deferred gift to be received at a later date through one's will, bequest, life insurance policies, annuities, or trust. Special opportunities are available to donors of qualifying gift amounts to dedicate a specific element of the project in honor or memory of someone they choose. The names of the donors of these specific gifts or of those being honored will be commemorated in some special way, as will all donors to our campaign. Please be assured that your support, whatever size or method of giving, is both urgently needed and greatly appreciated.
God has called us to hand on the magnificent legacy of St. Mary the Angels for all generations. We do this with the prayer, volunteering, and financial support of many, and with the extraordinary support of a few. Please join us in this crucial and exciting effort to serve future generations while honoring Christ and His Blessed Mother for all generations.